going on YouTube? It's the Paydirt Pioneer coming back at you with another Paydirt review. Today on the docket, we are finishing up our 12 Paydirts of Christmas. We have the final Paydirt of those 12 coming in today, and it is the Big Texas Prospecting New Mexico Dry Riverbed Paydirt. Has half a gram of gold guaranteed, plus these are also concentrates, so you're going to get a mix of whatever he provided for you. Should be a really good bag. Excited to get into it. Before we tear this bag open, though, let's take a look at the description online and see what we're getting ourselves into. Alright, and welcome back. So as you can see, it gives you an idea of where you're getting this Paydirt from. Again, these are his concentrates. He mixes in some gold to make sure you're getting a good return on investment, and then he's putting it into this bag. I've done one other Big Texas prospecting bag before. Like before, he sends you some nice little knickknacks, a little keychain you can have on, and then another sticker. I have my other one floating around here somewhere. Always nice for him to put that in. The one bag I did was his tailings galore. No guaranteed gold in that bag, but it was an awesome bag to do. I'm so excited to get into this and to wrap up our 12 Paydirts of Christmas. Before we dig into this bag and get it classified down, though, please make sure that you've already subscribed to the channel. You're eligible for our giveaway. We'll be posting a video on that to determine who has been selected to win for our giveaway. But let's see what the dirt looks like as we get it tore open. Very dark, sandy, a little bit earthy in there, very brown. I've never panned New Mexico specific concentrate, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. Let's get this classified down though and see what we're working with. Alright, and welcome back. So as you can see, a very typical bag based off my prior experience with Big Texas prospecting. But let's look at our dirt. We have our biggest material here, plus 10 mesh. This is going to get rinsed off, so like some of these clumps of dirt, and obviously they're going to be rinsed to make sure that we recover everything. From there we have our kitchen strainer. Again, this will also be rinsed off as well as being panned. This will just be picked over just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. From there, we have our 10 to 20 mesh, our 20 to 30 mesh, and then the most material in our 30 and below mesh. These are the magnetics I've pulled out so far. I'm probably going to do a little bit more off camera just to make sure I'm getting as much of this pulled out to make my painting experience easier. How this is going to go is how it's always been. We'll do our magnetics first. We'll wash everything off and do that wash off, and then we'll go from biggest to smallest to see how much gold we recover. Again, guaranteed half a gram, but I'm expecting a little bit more. We got a lot of material, so tune in for a nice, long, and relaxing video.
Before we continue with the video, I just wanted to ask that if you enjoy the content you're seeing, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you want to support the channel financially, feel free to join the Patreon. We have a couple of big exciting things to do as we start to grow this channel and grow this community. Now, back to the video.
All right, and welcome back. So we have our final Paydirt of the 12 Paydirts of Christmas, ending this thing off with a bang. We have Big Texas Prospecting, the Sierra Nevada half a gram bag Paydirt. The total cost, and I have gone back and forth, and I will probably clarify this later on, but kind of has a perma sale going on. So I have this total cost coming out to $39.99 for the product. Shipping, I paid $10.50. He does occasionally offer free shipping though. Just be aware of that. That gives a total investment then of $50.49. In terms of grams of gold recovered, we got a little bit over what was promised to us, 0.54 grams, giving us a total gold value of $36.03. Let's just refresh that to make sure our data's up. Yes, it is. It gives us an ROI of 71.36%, or an ROI score of 7.1364. So a pretty high score overall, not the highest we've seen, but strong overall, especially for the quality that you're getting. In terms of SPDD score, shipping came quick and easy, no problems. I haven't had any problems with anything I bought. Packaging was kind of bland. It's just a silver bag. But I am gonna give him some bonus points for the little trinkets that he throws in. So I'll give him a 1.5. If his bag was a little bit nicer, I would definitely be giving him a 2 out of 2. Damage, there was none, so it's all fine. And then description online, a solid description, kind of breaks down a little bit what he goes into. Can't complain about that. A 1.5 out of 2. Finally, let's look at our fun score. So in terms of difficulty, this is some really difficult Paydirt, which makes it a lot of fun. You're a lot of heavy magnetics you got to get through. I would recommend, sucking those out first and painting those separately, just to make sure you're getting as much of that gold back as possible. But yeah, very difficult. But that's the challenge and the fun that I like in a Paydirt. If you like something easier, this probably isn't going to be for you. I'm going to give it a 4.5. It did maybe trend just slightly too difficult, but it's about as close as what I want out of a Paydirt that's both going to challenge me, but also be a rewarding experience. In terms of variety, you actually have a decent amount of variety in your Paydirt. Obviously, most of the materials at that smaller level, but you did have some bigger stuff to actually be able to sift through. Unfortunately, that wasn't very fruitful, as I'll talk in the gold type. For a variety, though, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. And then for gold type, this is probably where it has the biggest ding to it, just because you're getting only small gold. I don't think I had anything above like the 20 mesh. It was all below that, a lot of flower gold, which makes sense because this is also just gold bearing pay dirt. There's also gold that he adds, but he keeps that gold small. So nothing big, unfortunately. Um, because of that, this does get dinged a little bit. I'm only going to give it a 2 out of 5, just because you're not getting a whole lot of variety in your gold. And it's always fun to be able to find some pickers or some nuggets occasionally. And then in terms of value for the bag, again, I said the same thing when I did his tailings galore bag. You're getting a lot of pay dirt to pan through, which is great. A decent ROI for all of that pay dirt, and then on top of it, you're getting good gold back and good practice, teaching yourself how to pan better. So for value, I'm going to give it an easy 4 out of 5. Very strong overall. And as you can see, ending our 12 Paydirts of Christmas, we have a 74.05. When you see gold in the background, that means that this is not certified snake oil. In Big Texas, he sells great Paydirt, great products. I had a lot of fun with this one. It took me a while to get through, as with the length of this video, we had to try to shorten things up where we could, but a lot of fun. I would always recommend him. I'm excited to do more of his Paydirts in the future. But with that being said, that is a wrap on our 12 Paydirts of Christmas. I've had a blast shooting these. Obviously, we had the birth of my first child kind of come in the middle of this, which slowed down my process of getting these recorded. Be on the lookout about a week from now. We're going to have a giveaway conclusion. If you haven't been a part of that, make sure you check out the description below to get a link to the video so you're eligible for the giveaway. I have decided we're going to be giving away 2 bags of Paydirt. One bag with 1/10 of a gram of added gold, and one bag with 1/4 of a gram of added gold. So be on the lookout for that. Be sure to stick around for that. And that's all I have for you guys today. I've been the Paydirt Pioneer. Keep on prospecting, and please don't be buying no snake oil Paydirt.